An actual disaster. Okay. I'm at my house in Florida right now, and I'm going back to New York. So I'm just getting together stuff for that. Hey. Hi, how are you? It's raining bad here though right now. How you feeling, Daddy? I'm actually feeling good. I don't want to go back to New York. I'm not gonna lie though. I don't want to. But I have to. I have to go back. I need to finish. I need to do a couple of recording sessions for my concert. I need to start finishing everything, getting all the medleys together so I can start going to the next step. I still need to make all the videos, figure out all the costumes, all the choreography, all this. There's so much has to get done. I'm not even done with the music yet. Found my Sweet 16 pictures of you. Please DM me one of them. I'm sure it's hysterical. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Hey, Brooks. How are you? How's your music going? Wow, listen, do you hear that rain? Loud right now. Hey, Allie, how are you? Hey, Robert, how are you? How's everybody doing? I'm good, how are you? I feel like I just keep saying, I'm good, how are you? The last 2 days, I've worked a lot. I'm like, holy shit. I need a vacation, but I don't have any time right now. After my New Year's Eve show, it's just so much because I have the concert and the single all at the same time, and I don't know what I was thinking. And I always do this, I swear. And every time I do it, I always say the same thing. I'm never going to do this again, and then I keep doing it. So that's the story of my life. Ali Visuals, yes. My videographer's coming to Florida because I'm shooting my music video at my actual show, at my New Year's Eve show. That's going to be the music video to my single. So she's flying in to shoot it. Hey, Emily, how are you? Albuquerque, New Mexico. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Annette. So you can watch it still because there's going to be a virtual as well. So it's live and virtual. I don't want to talk too much about it because I just discovered something incredible. And I'm so excited that I discovered it. So I actually don't want to talk about my concert too much because I realized that am I on iTunes? I am on iTunes. Just search my name, Frankie Zulferino, and everything will come up. My new single's on there too. It's on pre-order. I figured out that, well, one, I kind of understand too now. It's like you join TikTok, right? And everything was fun, right? And then as everyone gets bigger, right, from they're creating, they start turning that into a brand, right? The link to all of the tickets and everything is actually on my link tree. So in my profile, there's a link tree, and then you click on it, and it has the live concert link and the virtual concert link. So if you're coming to the live concert, there's a link for that, and if you're going to virtual, there's a link for that. So you guys will listen to this. Ready? In Florida, it's in West Palm Beach. All the information's in the bio in my link tree. It's at the Lake Park Theater. So, you join TikTok, right? And it's all these people, and you start following them, right? Because it's fun, and everyone's just kind of sharing their life and funny things and funny videos, right? And then, like, they, start to become bigger. And then as people become bigger, they're like, okay, let me turn this into, like, a business, you know what I mean? Because now I have, like, a following and stuff. So I should, take what I'm doing and turn it into something. And then everyone starts, doing, right, merchandise. And then all of a sudden your TikTok feed turns into, right, like, brand deals and, oh my God, buy this from me and come to my concert, and right, and it's like all of the fun things are kind of gone because everyone's basically using it as like a job tool now. So I realized this, because it is true, there are calendars left to purchase, yes, on my website. I really am always promoting something. I really am, it's just the truth. Like I'm always like, because I'm an artist, and so I'm always like promoting my next single or my merchandise, and what my next kind of event is. Like there's always something I'm kind of pushing, or follow me on my Patreon page, or follow me on, my fan pages. Like I'm always literally pushing something. And I was like, I think that for me, there's a fine line too of like overdoing, like my own, like even just for my own self, like it's like sometimes I'm like, you know what, like let me just post something fun today. Like I don't want to talk about the concert, I don't want to talk about my single or this or that, like just let me just post something fun, like that's carefree, so that people constantly don't feel like you're like pushing something in their face, Hey, I think because too, it's like, and then it's just so much of that, and so like I feel like for people just in general, like everyone's like, all right, we get it, like, you know what I mean, like you're promoting this, you're promoting that, like we just want to come on here and scroll and see something fun. I think that's what has made the app actually hard for entertainers, because now it's so much like everybody is promoting something, like meaning like, let's say someone was a nurse, right? Now that nurse now has a big following. So now she's turned that into like, maybe she might take scrubs and turn it into a t-shirt, and she's like, buy my new merch, right? And so now like as entertainers, right? Because that's really how we really make our living is really from, right, like my concert sales, my streams, my merchandise, like that's actually how I survive. We are not a nurse and a doctor. We don't have another job. That's all we do have. So sometimes I'm like, listen, I don't want to over promote this shit either, but Lord knows I want to fucking eat. Sorry, y'all. Well, someone's got to put food on this fucking table. It's a lot, but it's part of life, and just, the times are changing, shit's changing up, and you gotta just roll with the punches, or nothing else you can do, Oh, I miss you too. That's life. It's like exactly what I say now. Everybody's a star now. Everybody's a singer. Everybody's an actor. Everybody's an actress. Everybody. Well, it's the truth, Right? Everybody's got hats now with their names on it. Everybody's selling pictures with their face on it. So, let me tell you, I give a lot of people a lot of credit though, because, also, should I give you a sneak peek at my hats while I'm talking about everyone's of this, everyone's of that? These are the hats that I'm selling at my concert, for my new single. See, it says Lovin' Myself. I don't know if you can see it good, but they'll be available at my show. I give a lot of people credit though, because you know why? I would never have the fucking cojones in my life to sell something without like a thing behind it. Does that make sense? I'm like, my managers always say to me, they're like, I'm confused. When these people go on these tours, what are they doing? I'm like, no, they're just talking, like they're signing, like it's like meetups. And they're like, but I still don't get it. I'm like, no, what don't you get? It's a meetup. They meet with the people. People pay to meet them. They're like, so they pay to meet them, but there's nothing that they get from it. I'm like, no, you don't get a show. You get a hello. But I'm like, honestly, like good for you, to be honest. I say it every fucking day. Man. Because even for my own stuff, I'm always like, can we lower the price on this? Can we lower the ticket sales? I don't want it to be too expensive for everyone. I want everything lowered. And they're always like, Frankie, you can't keep lowering the prices on everything. Like, that's actually your job. And I'm like, I know, but like, life is hard for people, So I am going to do, though, the hats I'm going to put on, whatever doesn't sell at the concert, I'm going to put online. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to do a couple of concert giveaways myself, like around the holidays on my Patreon page. I might do one on TikTok as well. I did open up another Patreon tier so more people can be involved. That's literally $1.99. That's all it costs a month. So if you want to stay in extra contact with me and be part of my raffles and giveaways, it's literally like, I don't know, what is that? $2 a month. So like, how much is that times 12? Oh God, I need to go back to school. So I'll probably do like concert giveaways on there. I'm probably going to do 24. I'm going to do like one live ticket giveaway, one virtual ticket giveaway. So I'm trying my best, guys. Please know from the bottom of my heart, if you only knew how much it takes to actually put these shows on, I would sell concert tickets for $5, but I have to make sure that at least I go even, you know what I mean, and I'm not losing money, because... So Emily, Patreon is basically like a fan page that I run, and I just post like behind the scenes content on there and all of my updates on there, and like example, I have a single coming out, so I just posted like a preview of it on there for everyone to see first. It's just kind of all stuff like that. Basically just a way that I can kind of stay connected with everyone better. But yes, it's an app. I posted on my Instagram stories right now. There's actually a swipe up link to it, so if you want to check it out. So like just an example, right? I have 4 dancers, okay? Only 4. And I have to get them, you know what I mean, to Florida, then rehearsals every day, then make sure that they're taken care of, obviously, food and stuff, then pay them for just my dancers alone cost, a couple of $1,000s by the time all of that's done. And so, then putting together the music, it just it always seems like it's not going to be a lot, and then you're like, holy shit, the expenses are so high. And so, plus I picked New Year's Eve, in Florida, and so it's it's crazy right now. But it's going to be an amazing night no matter what. And that's all I really care about at the end of the day, is I want everyone that celebrates with me, live or virtually, to start their new year with joy and happiness and love and good vibes. That's literally what I want. I want everyone to just be like, I don't want anyone to be alone. I literally did this concert because I know so many people are alone on New Year's Eve, and I was like, this is a way for me to be able to celebrate with people from all over the world, you know what I mean, whether it's on a screen or in person, and no one will feel alone then that night. If you buy a virtual ticket, yes, there will be the options for the hats will be up on that too. It's gonna go on my website. I just didn't put them up yet because my single's not out yet. That's why this hat's on my website right now. This one is. This one's not yet, but it will be soon. So, and the calendars are on the website too. There's like a signed one and an unsigned one. I think they're like $20. So yeah, that was honestly my biggest thing was, I know like that feeling on New Year's Eve, and so many people are like alone, and I just want people to feel like they can be there with me, you know? So, that's what I wanted. So whatever it is, whatever's going to happen, you know what I mean? Whatever, no matter what, we're going to have a great night. I definitely wish that, like maybe last minute, you know what I mean? I could really like ramp up those like tickets and stuff just because I'm putting so much work into it. And when I do that, I really want more people to experience it, you know, because of the time and energy that goes into it. But no matter what, you know, I always live by that. 1 person or 100 people or 1,000 people, I'm still going to give everybody the same show I would. So, you can buy the virtual ticket the day after Christmas, yes. They'll be literally available till the morning, till the day of. Sorry, I'm just looking in here to see what shoes I need to bring home. Fuck. So, like, I kind of want to bring these shoes back, because they're good for, like, New York. This fucking spike just stabbed me from the floor. Like right into my feet. Oh my god. Oh, Emily, I know I saw that she's in the hospital and I was... let me tell you, I have no idea how that girl... I'm not married. I don't know how that girl has the strength every day to stay so happy, you know? I admire that so much because I don't have that like, I don't have that in me. I really don't. So, she's just such a sweet person, you know? Bringing this big suitcase home because I have so many costumes that are at my house in New York that need to come back here. So this needs to come with me right now. And like nothing's going in here. Some merch is coming back because, my mom wanted a calendar. I was like, Mom, I just feel that it is odd for you to have this. You know, I don't want you to look at these months. Like some of them, yes, like this, I'm like, okay, fine. You know what I mean? September, nice, you know? But like, I definitely like don't want you to have this out on Christmas. That's gross. Ugh. You know what I mean? Yucky. And it's so crazy because people always ask me, they're like, oh my God, like when your mom sees these things, is she like, I'm like, she's not though. My mom reposts them. You know what I mean? My mom literally, like, I have, like, a pic, like, in my Calvin Klein underwear or whatever, and my mom, like, posted on her page, on her Facebook page, and she's like, my son, my prince. I'm like, people on Facebook must be like, this bitch is sick. Good son's in his underwear. And she's always like, I don't think that it's sexual. What? It's just a picture. It's you're modeling. Like, I'll never forget, I did this video, Faith, it's on my YouTube, right? And there's, like, a shower scene, and I just, like, and my mom was like, that was incredible. It was like watching a movie. You know, and everybody else was like, oh, God, like, what would your parents think when they saw that? And my mom was like, my mom thought it was dope. I'm packing to go back to New York. That's where my family is. My mom was vibing with that video. I was like, no. Okay. This is what I need to do right now, guys. So I'm going to the gym at 9 a.m., which is huge for me. I gotta put my shoes away. My favorite shoes. Who knows what my favorite shoes are? If you really know me, because some people in here really know me. Who knows what my favorite shoes are that I own? Hey Stevie, I'm good. How are you? But what black sneakers? Black sequin high tops? No, there's a specific. Nope. There's a specific one that they're my favorite. Yes, you guessed it. Wait, who was that? Eileen, you guessed it. I love them. Wait, you want to hear a funny story? So, I went out to eat with my friends, and there was no parking, and so the guy that was like doing the valet was like, he looked at me, he's like, listen, he's like, I was holding the spot for somebody, he's like, but you could have it, it's gonna take too long. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much, you're amazing, right? And he was like, yeah, all you have to do is give me the shoes. So I was like, not the shoes. So my friends were like, take the shoes off right now and give him the shoes. Oh my gosh. They were like, just do it, you have to do it, it's fine, like, and I'm like, come on, out of all the shoes, you want me to give those? Listen, if I was really rich, I swear on anything, because I thought about it in my mind, a part of me, I was like, should I just fucking take these off right now and give this to this guy? I really did. If I was rich, I would have ripped the shoes off in 2 seconds and walked barefoot, because it just would have been so fun to do that for someone, you know? That's one reason I wish I was rich, because I just think doing things like that would be so fun, you know what I mean? Could you imagine? Like, so many rich fucking people, they're so cheap. Like, take your fucking shoes off and give them. Go buy another pair in 2 seconds, you're rich. So, anyways, these were a gift from my managers when I performed in Times Square, and they really were expensive, and I really love them. But I said that when I make money, like a nice amount of money, I'm going to drive back to that place, and I'm giving him the shoes. I really am going to do it, but not yet. We're not quite there yet, guys. We're not quite there yet. And then I thought to myself, I'm like, Frankie, you are actually in your mind thinking about giving away shoes. You're lucky you can fucking pay your credit card bill, and you're trying to give away fucking sneakers. Like, who do you think you are? Bill Gates over here? Shit's crazy. Okay, these need to come back with me. These I'm going to the gym. Okay. I was like, come on now. Let's not get carried away today. I have heartburn. What I eat, I had like a bowl from this place that I really like, but I just think it's like more of like I'm like anxious, you know. I'm trying to find this one thing. I don't know where I put it. Fuck, when was the last time I had this? Oh, thank you, Wendy. You're very sweet. I'm definitely not an angel. I try to be a good person, but that doesn't always work out. No, I'm just going to visit. I'm not moving back. I am obsessed with Florida, and I am not leaving. Hold on one second, guys. I'm sorry. Just trying to move this shit. Okay. How old am I? Can't discuss it. Whatever age you want me to be, how about that? Don't worry, your parents are in Boca. Then you gotta come to my New Year's Eve show and celebrate with us and come to Boca. My show's literally like 15 minutes from there. Hey Brittany, how are you? Show my tattoo, hold on. Now I need to obviously get it, all of it finished colored because like I'm only halfway now, but see it. And now that you said that, see it's peeling a little bit here. I gotta put like Aquaphor on it, but what I wanna do is, oh, you're in Tampa, then you gotta come to the concert. You're only like 2 hours away. Now I wanna make this like silver, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I need the color now that I see it like that, you know? I feel like the color looks better on me. It pops more. Because what happened was, so I had this tattoo, right? And then I started to just feel like I wasn't noticing it anymore because it's so tan and the tattoo's not really that dark. So I feel like I need like the color, I need to color mine all around it a little bit more. Not like super colorful, just like grays and like grays and dark blacks and like a little purple and stuff in there just to try to make the whole piece, you know, pop. I'm gonna put Aquaphor in it though, hold on. See my New Year's Eve costume this year? The black one. One second, sorry guys. Try. The new tattoo, no, I just colored it. I always had the tattoo. So I always had the rose there. Basically what it is that's the microphone, because, you know, I love to sing. Oops, wrong spot now. So this clock, sorry, I don't know why I couldn't speak. This clock is from my grandma. It has the time in it that she passed away. And then this rose is from my other grandma, and then this is me singing to them. So that's kind of like the whole thing there. It's really dry though, shit. I definitely didn't take care of it enough. So, that's what it is. Alright, I might have put too much on now. I'm getting carried away. Alright, stop, Frankie. Thank you, Latoya. You know, guys, I was just saying, like, I need to get on a tour so that I could go everywhere and perform. Because I can't do my own tour, you know. I'm not, like, well known enough to really do that. Hold on one second. So I really need to get on someone's tour. So my goal is, I do live in Florida. That's where my New Year's Eve concert is. Are you celebrating with me? So my goal is, what I really want to do is, I have a single coming out. When I tell you I'm a fucking my favorite song I've ever recorded. Like my absolute favorite. So if you're on Patreon, I know I posted like 5 seconds. I'm going to keep posting more this weekend. And I normally don't like to post a lot of it, but I do want to post a lot of it this time around because I want you guys to kind of be familiar with it before New Year's Eve so that when I perform it live, you kind of know, you know it a little bit better. So if you're on Patreon, by the time New Year's Eve comes and the single actually drops, you will already have heard the chorus. But whether you're watching at home or you're there, but I'm obsessed. So what my goal is, right, so that I could go on a tour, is that I put out the single, okay, make it my lead single, put out the music video, and then I want to get on a show like a Kelly Clarkson or the Today Show. And I'm just going to get everybody that's been part of my journey that really knows me to send in personal stories, you know, to whoever we pick. And like do it old school, you know, fuck the agents, all these, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. And then why didn't go on tour with Pitbull? I mean, I would if he wasn't invited. Can you ask him if he could put me on? And then my goal is, right, so if I have a single coming out, then I get on TV, right? And then maybe that way it'd be easier for me to get onto someone's tour. Wouldn't that be cool? And then I could tour and travel and perform my songs for people and then be able to see all of you guys, you know what I mean? And then be gaining new fans along the way, and it would be freaking awesome. So we're going to do it. I got the best people behind me. We're definitely going to do it. So I can't really, and I also can't wait to share the real story behind this record because it's very special, and it's just a record, honestly, about, you know, letting go of your past and truly learning to love yourself. That's the whole kind of meaning to it. But it means something very special to me, and then I'm going to share the story behind it. To most people, it'll sound like a breakup song, but it's actually not that for me. I turned it a little bit more into that because I wanted it to connect with more people. But it's a record just about anything. It could be about someone struggling with their own identity, someone struggling with a relationship, someone struggling with their own inner self-confidence, just about really loving yourself. So, and it's happy, and I think the world needs to be happy. I'm not an only child, I have a sister. I could see me on the New Kids on the Block New Edition tour too. I want to be on it so bad. It'd be perfect for me. So I'm excited. I'm gonna give you a little bit of the acoustic. Hold on. Oops, wrong one. Hold on. I have a couple versions. I wish that you could see me too. I can't go on Dancing with the Stars because I'm actually not a ballroom dancer. So, but I could go on Dancing with the Stars if I was a big enough star. You know how there's 2 roles. There's like the dancer and then there's the star. Now I just need to become a bigger star and then I can go on. I get that mirror ball. I'm going to go to the acapella though. Hold on. That's it. 1 second. Let me see. FC. Hold on. I gotta make it low for a minute. I need to see what part it's at. I love it so much. I've literally been waiting 1.5 years to release this. I'm so fucking excited. I've been listening to it for 2 years, so you know. I'll keep loving myself. Okay, I went upstairs to do something and then I didn't do it. I need to set out the outfit for the gym in the morning because I'm going to be very, very tired in the morning. I do not go to the gym that early. I wrote it during quarantine, the the first week of quarantine. I finished writing it. I recorded it in my friend's closet, and then I re-recorded it again recently. I fixed up some things from the original. So the actual original was a ballad. I am going to release the ballad acoustic version stripped as well, about a month and a half after this version. So, okay, sorry. Gym outfit. Everything needs to be set out. We're going to do some fire shorts. Okay. And we need to wear something that covers the tattoo because it's not allowed to be on equipment. It is going to have a music video. The music video is actually going to be the concert. I'm having my videographer fly in, and so the concert is going to turn into the music video. So that'll be really fun. It'll be like a similar vibe to, you know, that music video I have to what can I think of it? Forever Girl, like when I went on with my family to the Bahamas, and I did a whole video of that experience. That's basically what this one's gonna be like, but on New Year's Eve with all of you guys. So you're gonna be in my video if you're coming to the show. Hold on, I need to smell this. I want to make sure it smells fine. Okay. Because I only wore it once. And it's only for the gym for 45 minutes, so it's going fucking back on because I'm not doing laundry tomorrow. This is going in the laundry, and that's it. I'm re-wearing this shit. Oh, fuck. Tough times, you know? I only wore it once. How bad could it be? For 45 minutes. Is that gross? Okay, I'm doing it. It actually smelled like cologne, so... You have to cover the tattoo because you could get MRSA, you know, it can get infected. Oh, Jenny, you can imagine how expensive it gets. Listen, I don't lie to people. I would live a really nice life if I didn't spend all this money on my dream. A very nice life. But I take every dollar that I make and I put it right back into it because that's how much I believe in it. Oh, you didn't see my tattoo before? I'll show you again when I go downstairs. I just had it out. Tina and Scott will be on the virtual show, yes. Yes, the virtual show will have everything all the way until about 12:15. The only thing the virtual show won't have is the after party because, I don't know, I just feel like that's almost invading everyone else's privacy, you know. But it'll have everything leading into it. The whole night will be virtual. So I didn't get a new tattoo. I just colored the one that I had. See? If you guys can see it. So. The twins are going to be there. Yes, they're going to be there too. It's going to be super fun. It's going to be fun times. I'm going to wear my Beatles shirt on the plane because it's really comfortable. Even though I miss the feeling of your body. I can't wait. Someone couldn't understand why I picked blue. I'm going to color the whole arm eventually, yeah. I'm in my house in Florida right now. So, okay. It's crazy that I have to do this, that's how awful I am in the morning, that I can't function at all. Hey, Renee, what's up? Where have you been, Renee? Did you leave me? Oh, thank you, Tracy. I hope you loved it. the color of my people ask me this all the time. I don't even really like it. They change. Hold on. Can you see it here? I'm trying to find like a light. I don't know what color is that right now. I didn't go really into here to even see my stuff. Like a grayish blue. But you see, like, because people always say, like, oh my god, like, your eyes looked amazing. And I'm like, guys, it was just because I was in really nice light. The light really does a lot of wonders for you, you know? Sometimes they are a little brighter. Sometimes, say, like, it just depends. Yeah, like I do. Actually, they are like a little bit more gray right now. I think it depends. Like I easily sometimes. I feel they're a little actually darker right now because it's raining. Yes. So, anyways. Oh, sorry. Scratching my face. The lighter in the ring light. Shh. Guys, don't tell everybody that. You know what's crazy though? It's the specific ring light. My ring light upstairs, no. This one here, yes. Y'all are funny. Okay, my computer. Do you think actually I do need to do something else on this tonight. So that I will wait. I have walked up and down these steps, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I kid you not. I've walked up and I cannot decide what is wrong with me. Okay, this outfit I'll bring home then. These sweatpants I'll wear. They're technically hazel on my driver's license. In the ring light, they are, I don't know. Like a bluish green. I love and respect you so much. Thank you. Isn't it nice when people are nice to you, you know? Because, God, there's so many mean people. Jesus. And it's crazy because I'm always think that I'm not that nice. And then I come on these fucking apps and I'm like, oh, I am a fucking angel compared to the fucking shit on here. Scary how mean people are. You know, it's like there's just everyone told me sadness. Why is everyone so mean, you know? You know what I would love to do? Today I was in the gym, right? And this girl comes in to train, and she was a special needs. She brought in cookies, right? Like a jar of cookies to give to the guy that was training her. And so she comes in, she's probably, I want to say, she's maybe in her like 20s. She was the jar of cookies, and I was on the other side training with my trainer. And so I'm like, like this, like crawling on the floor. My trainer has me like, doing fucking 8 positions. It was nuts. Anyways, so I see her there and she's smiling or whatever. So I go to get a drink, and I look at her and I go, what happened? You didn't bring me any cookies? I said, what? So she started laughing, and she was like, and so I was like, I'm kidding with you. And she said to me, she asked me if I wanted one. I said, I can't have a cookie. I said, do you see that girl over there? So now I'm like whispering to her, right? I'm like, you see that girl over there? I'm like, she's scary. I'm like, she's gonna get in trouble. I go, can you hide me one later? And so we were laughing and she was giggling and stuff. You know, my trainer's like, Frankie, what are you doing over there? I'm like, nothing. So, you know, and it just takes so little, you know, to be kind to people. And in a world where, like, it just, you know, it's mind-blowing to me just how mean people are, you know? Like, it just, like, that I watch every day. It's crazy to me, you know? I don't get it. I really don't. And again, I always tell people, listen, I've got a whole nother side to myself too if you piss me off. Don't get it twisted. I'm nice, but I don't think you're going to walk all over me either. But my point is, like, you know, when you're scrolling on an app and, like, you're looking at, like, people's videos and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, shut the fuck up is what I want to tell people. Someone commented on my post today, right, of me singing. They were like, that's not singing, that's screaming. And I really wanted to write back, like, I just wanted to be like, bitch, shut the fuck up. But, like, I wanted her to hear my words more. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted, like, just to, like, but I wouldn't do it because I wouldn't give the time of the day. But I just giggled. But I was just like, the point of it is just like, we need less people like you in the world. You're going to have to skedoot out. You know what I mean? I need to take you. I'm going to have to push you to the side because you need to go. You need to really go. Like, far, though. Like, really far. Like, I need you to then slowly go into the ocean and keep swimming all the way out until, like, we can't see you anymore. That's where you need to be. We need really less of that. We need less of your energy, babe. I saw someone else posted a video, I don't want to say names, but it was like it was a fan, and she posted a video, like, about me, and someone wrote, like, I liked him until I heard his voice or whatever. And she was like, was it because he curses or this, whatever it is. It's like crazy. Could you imagine saying, I liked you until I thought you were hot until I heard you speak. Like, shut the fuck up. First off, I'm more than just, oh, you think I'm good looking because, you know, I danced around and that's all. You don't even know me. So let's start there. You have no idea who I am. So don't judge me by just the way that I look. You know? And second of all, like, I don't know, you don't like my New York. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I'm from New York. Sorry. Could you imagine writing that on people's pages? That's what's funny to me. And then when you comment back to someone, they're like, well, the people I was just saying, I didn't mean it like that. No, but you did though. I didn't comment back and say, well, I think you're ugly. Like, you know, like, could you imagine? But then if I did that, I would look like an awful person. But that's what's funny. It's like, yeah, well, like, but it's different. Like, all right, well, you don't like my voice? I don't know. I think you're fucking ugly. How about that? But, fucking nuts. And see, that's the side of me that people don't know. Like, I always want to write these things on, like, just for myself, because I just think it would be so fun. Like, just for, like, just to give myself a quick laugh. Like, could you imagine, like, all them by and you're like, I'm just on random people's pages, and they're like, well, I didn't like him for this. And I'm like, well, I don't like your nose. I would never do that, but, you know, it's just, I think it's fucking hysterical. Or crazy. It's just bless their hearts is right. Okay, Frankie, what else needs to come back with you? Really focus right now. Try a little bit harder to do this. Let me go into here. Okay, we need to create a bag of like this. I am going back to see my family because it's the holidays, but I'm also going back to work. I have to go to the dance studio. I have almost 60 hours of work to do. That'll be fun for me. Can't wait. What's up, brother? One second, guys. So I have you in my bathroom now. Okay. Hold on. This phone might go dead. 1 second. Oh, thank you so much. I love to perform, so that part is my favorite part of what I do. Is this charging? Don't usually hear a click. What happened with Starstruck? I don't know. What happened with Starstruck? Did something happen? What do I perform? Pop music. I'm a singer. You gotta come to one of my shows. You gotta come to New Year's Eve. We'll watch virtually. It's gonna be fun times. You never heard my music? Can you promise me that you'll... This is what I want you to do. Will you do me one favor? Go on Spotify or iTunes, whatever it is. Type in Stuck on You, Frankie Zulferino, because that's what I think my best record right now that I have out is. I have a new song coming out on New Year's Eve, but that's what I think the best one is right now. Stuck on You, Frankie Zulferino, and then tell me if you like it. That's my favorite record that I have out right now, but the next one that I'm going to put out really is my favorite. It's my next favorite. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. No, so I used to do, I had a residency in Atlantic City. I didn't do, mine was at the Mohegan Sun, so. Ma, because I saw you on here. Do I have a lot of clothes at that house that I wouldn't need to bring a lot of clothes back from here? Enough for 5 days. When you're talking to your mom on TikTok Live. I haven't performed in Vegas. I did actually once, when I was in a boy band. One small show, but I want to so bad. Oh, I'm so happy you liked your birthday message. Well, right now, my next show is New Year's Eve. That's my next concert. And then I'm hoping in the new year to go on tour. I'm manifesting. Plenty of effing clothes. That's what I thought. Okay. Let's see what I need to pack in here. There's just so much shit. That's what I feel like. I always have just so much shit. Man, how are you? My sister threw me. I'm going back to New York. I have work to do. Very high maintenance. You know what? I am, but I'm not. But I am, but I'm not. I'm a mixture. Oh God, Maria, you're in here now. Maria, my high maintenance. Maria's been my friend since I'm 10, so she could tell you the truth. I think I'm a mixture. I am and I'm not. I agree. It's like, I agree. I don't know how to get the words out correctly on how to explain that good, you know? It depends on my day, I think. It depends on, like, what I'm doing. If I'm really easygoing with certain things and other things not. It depends. Like, I really am a mixture. I am. I'm a mix. I'm a mutt. Oh, Pam, thanks for joining. So once you're on Patreon, you'll see there's a bunch of posts on there already, obviously, and then you'll kind of get new ones. I post on there all the time, and then you'll get to basically. I think it's just a cooler way to kind of get to know me. So I'm very bad with the costumes. This is very true. The costumes are a sensitive, very sensitive subject for me. Shrek and Fiona, is that the wait? I can't believe this. Shrek and Fiona's in here right now because this is so weird. So when we were Maria, can you believe this? And Maria's never in my lives. That's why I'm laughing right now because as a joke when we were younger, I used to call her Fiona, and all of a sudden I got Shrek and Fiona in here. Are you kidding me? So guys, if you're into fitness, I don't know if anyone is, but follow my friend Maria. See it right there, Maria_Bosch. She loves fitness way more than I do. I just go because I just really want to look good. I don't actually enjoy it like she does. But I want to look good on stage, and I want to have good stamina. That's really my biggest thing. I want to be able to perform really well, and but if you're into fitness and stuff, you gotta follow her. She's not a good TikToker, so she doesn't post a lot, though I try to tell her to post more. But we're very similar like that. We both are. I tell them, if I wasn't trying to be an entertainer, I would never be on social media. I just was talking to my other friend just about, like, life was so amazing in the 90s. When you think about it, you know, the amount of unstress from not being on your phone all day. Like, I would go to my friend Alex's house when he moved to Jersey, right? His mom would pick me up because he was my best friend, and then he moved to Jersey, and I lived in Staten Island. And so his mom would pick me up, and I would go there for a weekend. And for the weekend, right, because we didn't have cell phones, we just had the best time doing, I don't even know. We would go in his basement. I remember he had like a DJ booth, and we would just be like dancing and playing games, and we would play Manhunt, and then we would go upstairs and make taquitos at like 1 o'clock in the morning and just laugh. And like we didn't know what anyone else was doing. We really had more time to just enjoy like each other, you know what I mean? Like as friends, like not like this. Like now I feel like even myself, like I hang out with people, but am I really hanging out with you? Because I'm like, oh shit, I gotta update this and upload that and do this. And yes, it's cool for other reasons to be able to like connect with people, like that part, you know, of course, don't get me wrong. Like that part's, you know, really awesome. I'm telling you, my stress levels are at a 10,000 for social media.